Chris is ready to lead us in right now.
Why am I leading us in? I'm horrible at it. Do you guys want to be successful?
Look, we will all play to our strengths.
Oh, God.
Okay? And that's why I'm gonna welcome us back into Five's a Crowd.
Remember how you said play to your strengths?
Yeah, not tonight.
Wow.
Right? Jay, I am tripping over my words.
The English language is not his.
I've got like a fat tongue tonight or something. I don't know what's up. But welcome back into Five's a Crowd.
There it is.
We love you guys. I'm surrounded by my four best friends, Cam, Chris, Tony, and Zach.
Hola. Hi, guys.
We're going to do something a little different tonight. I guess every night's different. So does that really make it different? I don't know. But tonight we're going to do a thing called Look It Up.
Look it up.
We're going to ask a random question off the top of our head, and we're going to find out the real true answer to it. But before,
According to whatever we find on the internet.
Which we can always believe what the internet says.
So fact check us. If you feel like it. Anything that comes up tonight.
Yeah, fact check it. Maybe that's what we'll call it. Instead of look it up, fact check it. But before we get started, huge milestone tonight, guys. This is episode 50.
Oh, my goodness.
50. That means in 2 weeks, guys, we will have been podcasting for a solid year. A round of applause.
Impressive.
Stay tuned.
Guys.
We'll probably do something big for 1 year. Probably.
Probably not.
Oh,
No.
don't set us up for failure.
Set expectations low.
Reel in those expectations a little bit.
Yeah.
That's why. Probably.
Well,
Maybe we come back and see.
We may or may not.
after our last podcast, we might not be here anymore. So
Yikes.
It's going to take more to stop me than that.
Yeah. It's going to
well-
take some ricin. Anyway.
Stay away from people with umbrellas when it's not raining.
Good point.
It's like men with capes. They're just suspicious.
guys.
So,
JP Morgan.
back when we were young.
It's him.
So, back when we were young, we didn't have the luxury of the internets
Negative.
or of the Googles or the Yahoos or the whatever
Where
else.
did you guys go?
Duck,
when
go.
you had an unanswered
My
question. Your dad?
We went to the encyclopedias.
Yeah.
We went to the libraries.
Yep. But yeah, I went to my dad until I finally figured out that he would answer any question I had, even if he didn't know the answer.
Yeah.
He would tell me something.
The funny thing, I do that with my kids now. I come off as the smartest person. I love it.
Until they hit about 12, and then they'd be like,
I've been living a life so full of it.
You're a
So
dirty
true.
liar.
Yeah.
Do you remember?
Now,
Do you remember Ask Jeeves?
Yes.
or ChaCha. Do you remember ChaCha?
ChaCha.
Wasn't that the text?
Bro, I used to
ChaCha,
be
yes.
an answer guy on ChaCha.
Did you remember that?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
I did it because I was bored one night. So for those of you that don't know, this was pre-mobile internets on the phone.
Uh-huh.
And if you had a question, you could send it in. What was the standard text? Like 120 characters?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
within the 120 character limit, you could send a question to ChaCha, which is what? 262-262?
Uh-huh.
Something like that. 242. Oh, it's 242-242.
Yeah, you're right.
Memory on you.
And
I'm looking at no.
so you send
bro.
it you send it to ChaCha, and then one of their guys would then look it up and send it back to you.
Funny.
And it was like a minimal charge, I can't remember, but as a rep, like anyone could sign up. It was almost like a Lyft. type
ChaCha was
stuff.
free.
DoorDash before DoorDash.
Maybe it was free. I
It
don't
was
know.
free.
Well,
I
I
used
used
it.
honestly-
Trust me, I wouldn't pay for something like that.
That's true.
It depended on your cell phone service. I mean, you
Yeah,
had
it
a
was
limited
the
number of texts, remember?
Standard text.
Oh
charges,
yeah,
but-
standard. Yeah.
All I know is I got paid as a ChaCha guide.
Did you?
How much?
I can't recall.
So
Like a quarter per question? That'd be great.
And we got some random
can I just
questions.
throw it
dude.
out there real quick? How weird this is, because in my household, do you know what we call a ChaCha? It's a vagina.
That's a chachi.
What?
That's what my wife
No, a
calls
cha-cha
it.
is a dance move.
Yes, it
My
is.
wife.
Cha-cha real slow now.
Yeah.
So Kara has taught the girls to
So-
call their vagina a cha-cha.
Well,
The
so to be
cha-chi.
corrected, Kara, it's called a cha-chi.
So when you're
A
saying
cha-cha is a dance move, and he doesn't say vagina real slow now.
so
Yeah.
when
The
you
JJ?
turn around and say I was a cha-cha guide,
I mean, that too.
I mean, how else do you think he landed Jess?
Touche. All right.
So anyway, tonight Cam will be our cha-cha guide expert.
Yeah.
Our vagina
This
guide.
night's going a different direction than I thought. All right. Let's dive on in there.
What's in the cha-cha?
So anyway,
I'm loving this night already.
that's how it should be. So yeah, we're basically taking our childhood,
What's in the
the most random questions we can think of, and we're gonna have Cam look.
We're
it
gonna
up.
throw it in the cha-cha.
This is the name. What's in our cha-cha?
A day in the life of a cha-cha guy.
It's a little damp.
You know what?
moist.
For giggles, I'm gonna look up on my phone most random cha-cha questions.
Oh, I want to hear these.
No,
See,
let's have that be our first question.
Oh yeah. There
All
you go.
right.
Cha-cha guide. What is
get in
the
there.
most random cha-cha question of all time?
Ooh.
What do you guys think
I mean, do you guys have any
Most
guesses?
random.
Trying to think. This was when I was, gosh, how old was I? I had to have been like 22.
Is it normal to have 3 nipples?
How many toothpicks it takes to hold up a garage door?
Ooh.
That's subjective. That's how much horsepower, Hirschpers.
Wow, you really can't talk
that
tonight.
that was intentional. Oh. How many Hirschpers does your garage door opener
Well,
have?
I mean, take it off the track and it's just free lift.
Yeah.
Hold
That's
it
kind of
up.
how I
Do
took
you
it.
think
Just the weight of the garage door.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because you can also set the tension.
You can.
How many toothpicks does it take to pop a car tire?
Our cha-cha isn't that smart.
Better hurry it up, cha-cha. You're running
Cha-cha.
out of time.
I mean, there's not a breakdown list of craziest cha-cha questions.
What's the craziest one you can find?
I'll be honest. Like
My
right
little
now,
cha-cha.
Does it
Okay.
even know what cha-cha is?
I mean, most questions that pop up on Google are, "Can I still text cha-cha?" And it,
Let's find
as
out.
of September 25th,
Yes.
2009, you could.
I'm trying it right now.
Oh,
Right on.
Careful.
here we go. Here's a Reddit.
He's gonna get
Here's a
one of
Reddit
those.
file. Oh, that's
He's
an
gonna
old
get one of
picture.
those scratch-off pictures.
Do you still exist, my dear friend Cha-Cha?
This is gonna be good. Here's a random one. Who would win in a fight between King Kong or Godzilla? This was asked on April 7th, 2010.
Wow, 11 years ago.
Yep.
Let's go.
And Cha-Cha responded, "I think King Kong would win because he would have more dexterity with his arms than Godzilla. Godzilla can just stomp on stuff."
He's got a fire laser breath.
But we just had a movie
What is
about
the
this.
least
Didn't
played
Godzilla
sport?
win?
Movies
Godzilla
aren't
did
real. I know
everything.
it's hard for you to understand this, but movies are not real. But neither is Godzilla or King Kong.
What is the least played sport in the world?
Ping pong.
Chess boxing.
What?
What?
Chess
Every
boxing.
time you move, boom.
Due to the two very different skill sets required, it seems to be played in Russia and the UK.
No way. That's a real
Russia
thing.
sounds about
What
right.
is it?
Chess boxing. I mean,
What is chess
That is
boxing?
the next
Imagine.
question.
After every move, you get to box them.
chess
You just get to
boxing
throw a
is
punch.
a very real sport. Contestants compete in alternating rounds of chess and boxing.
What?
The basic idea is chess boxing is to combine the two disciplines, one demanding mentally and the other physically, into a merger sport that demands the most of its competitors.
Did it say murder sport?
Merger of
Oh.
the sports.
Yes, murder.
The
This
governing
gets
bodies of
intense.
chess boxing are the World Chess Boxing Organization, the WCBO,
Oh my god.
and the World Chess Boxing Association, WCBA.
Why is this not in the Olympics?
It was invented by a French comic book artist and adapted by Dutch performance artists
Of course it was.
as an art performance and has subsequently grown into a competitive sport.
Interesting.
Very popular in Germany, the United Kingdom, India, and Russia.
Dang. Okay. Next guy's night. Chess boxing.
Chess boxing.
Deal.
I saw a video one time of like basketball wrestling, and it was done by Russians.
What?
Yeah, they were wearing like the wrestling leotard things that they wear, like legit wrestling.
Yeah.
And they would play basketball, but in the meantime, like to guard, they would like tackle each other and put each other in wrestling moves.
Were
That
they
sounds like
playing
my kind of
against-
basketball.
Were they playing against bears?
Sounds like
Russia.
NFL Blitz League, except for basketball.
That's
You know-
basically.
I didn't like your small dig at wrestling there.
Sorry.
I heard it.
Was that a dig?
It was a dig. I heard
I
it.
thought you were just explaining.
Legit wrestling. It was a dig.
Somebody's a little sensitive.
I think we understand what he means by legit.
Yeah, he means
Yeah.
not the fake one.
Let's not.
I got yelled at from this last time we had it. I said like
This is an
legitimate.
ongoing.
I got told leave him alone.
Leave Brittany alone.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Like athletic wrestling.
One thing that I found very interesting that I didn't even know existed is he leaving? Was slap fighting.
Oh yeah.
Slap boxing.
Where they like have the grip
Yeah.
and
Yep.
you literally place your face there and they wind back and take turns exchanging hardcore slaps.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
People get knocked out. on
It's like
slaps.
arm
All the
wrestling, but
time.
slaps.
It's
yeah.
nuts.
I do not understand how that's a sport. That is crazy.
Cornhole's now a sport.
It's not a sport.
It is now a sport.
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez.
I also
Barely.
saw in the Olympics that you can speed walk.
Yes,
There's a
you didn't know
speed
that?
walk. I had no clue.
It's been around for a while.
I know.
Silly.
In the Olympics.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you can
dude, it's
speed
pretty
walk.
funny to watch.
Are they quick?
I mean,
And
as quick as you can be walking.
Well, that's my point. Like,
That's why
could
it's
I
funny.
compete with them, or are they
Probably,
like legit
honestly. It's
Olympic level?
Kind of like the curling of summer sport
Honestly,
Olympics.
I bet there's some endurance though.
I looked into it. It's actually considered harder than running a straight marathon
okay, that's
because there is a technique to it.
Yes.
Where
The
you
hips, a lot of hips.
Yeah, it's a lot of hips, but also you're doing an unconventional movement that uses a lot of calf muscle. And so they say that by the time you do the length of the thing, and I can't remember the meters. So look that up. Look up how many meters they do, because I think it was like a bit longer than a traditional marathon.
110.
And so then they were like, anyway, the way that they explained it was that it was more painful on the body to do than a traditional just running.
if you watch
Dang.
Malcolm in the Middle, they do an episode on
I
this.
know. He's got that sweet helmet.
Uh-huh.
It
Is that the one
ranges.
where he gets caught cheating because both feet are off of the same?
Because he's running. His both feet are off the ground at the same time.
Oh, I'm having flashbacks of my childhood. That was hilarious.
It can range from 300 meters to 100 kilometers. So basically anywhere from 1.9 miles to up to 62 miles.
What about in
That's
the
the one.
Olympics?
Crap.
I think it is 100 meters.
62
kilometers.
miles of speed walking?
What's the fastest speed? Like how in the traditional length, what's the fastest time that someone has
So the
done?
men's 50-kilometer record is 3 hours, 36 minutes, and 53 seconds.
How long is 50
That's kind
kilometers?
of impressive though.
50 kilometers is about 30-ish miles.
So, and what's the
So
average
he's-
speed?
So he's doing 10 miles an hour speed walking.
There you go.
Bam.
Look
Can
at
you?
that
I can't
friggin'
even
brain.
run 10 miles an hour. I mean, I can, but it's exhausting.
But yeah, think of that though. Jeez. That's impressive.
That is impressive.
That's about the exact speed of a vice principal when you're running down the hallway.
without a hall pass.
Yeah, exactly. Right?
No,
we all know that.
That's the speed of little kids at the pool when they say no running at the pool. When they're walking around the outside.
I'm not running. I'm not running.
Hold up. This can't be right.
Is it 10 miles an hour for real?
So the world record and best performances of men's race walking, as it's called,
walking.
race walking, a distance of 1 mile, Algis Gringalunius, Lithuania, maybe? He walked 1 mile in 5 minutes and 36 seconds.
Get out of here. A sub 6-minute mile?
Holy crap.
Walking, dude.
So he was walking faster than 10 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa.
How is that even possible?
Get out of here. Dude, I can't.
the-
I,
It's like
Freak,
Barry
dude.
Allen.
wow.
No way.
Could you imagine that? The Flash, but speed walking.
Dude, I have
Like how he'd look. Just,
You know, for giggles at the gym tomorrow, I'm going to try speed walking at 10 miles an hour. I'll film
Do
it.
it, dude.
I'll film it.
Do it.
Do it.
I'm gonna
I
try
want
it.
to see that.
Send it.
I gotta.
Send it.
My hips are gonna have to be loose. Loosen up them hips.
Loosey goosey.
It's all in the hips.
That's crazy.
I'm gonna do it on my way out to my car tonight.
See how fast you can speed walk.
I am.
We should.
Here's the question: at that point, like, say you're a professional speed walker, is it faster for you to speed walk or is it faster for you to run? Are you still faster at running, or have you perfected speed walking
don't
so
know.
much?
I feel like it's
I would,
technique.
I would say they're about the same.
Could you imagine?
Because the fastest mile ran is
Oh, I
what,
mean,
sub 5?
no, it's like
it's less
almost
than a
3.
minute.
It's like 3 minutes,
Yeah.
Okay.
right?
Let's find out.
They just ChaCha. What's the fastest mile ran? I think they broke the 4-minute mile a little
3
while.
minutes and 43 seconds.
Okay.
That's impressive.
Who did it? Usain?
I would have thought, but no.
No,
it's
he's a
Ichem El Guerrouche of Morocco in 1999.
And what was his average speed?
So he did a
Don't make us do math.
average mile
ChaCha.
time by age 6. Hold on.
say Usain Bolt's not a distance.
That's
runner.
true.
I mean, but a mile's not that crazy far. Like, he could do it.
He could do it,
But he'd
that's
slow
not what he
down.
specializes
Like,
in.
Yeah.
it's like watching a cheetah.
Well, you think about it. So my fastest mile in high school was like 4 minutes and 38 seconds.
4 minutes?
Yeah.
Dude, you broke a 5-minute mile?
Yeah.
Should have gone to the Olympics.
I think it took me 20 minutes.
Did it? But we had to do 2 miles, and I was like 12 minutes for 2 miles.
That's like what? Like,
So
So you
I
decreased.
decreased horribly in the second.
Wow.
so that's like 17 and a half miles per hour.
For a mile?
Yeah.
Wow.
But I mean, that's like puking my guts out. Like,
Yeah,
made me
yeah.
sick doing that.
That's crazy.
Take another minute off of that. That's crazy.
See, I don't think a speed walker. I feel like it's all technique. I feel like that guy who has the speed walking record. I feel like if you were like, I think he'd be fast running, but I don't think he would be the fastest. Like, I feel like he's mastered the technique of speed walking, and running is completely different.
What category? What
Put a bear behind him.
classifies it as speed walking versus running? Does does
I
both
feel like
feet
it's-
have to be on the ground at the same
Yes.
time?
Like it says in Malcolm in the Middle.
Is that
Yes.
the legitimate rules, though?
Well, that's
Pretty
why
sure
we're
it is.
asking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna debunk you right now.
Debunked.
I'm just kidding.
Debunk,
It's
debunk,
probably
debunk.
right. I just want to know.
The rules.
There are a few major differences between running a race, walking behind. Wait, what?
Running and race
Between
walking.
running and race walking beyond the speed. In race walking, one foot must always be in contact
Okay.
with the ground. A violation of this rule is called lifting. In addition, rules state that an athlete's advancing leg must remain straight from the point of contact with the ground until the athlete passes over it.
Interesting.
So that's pretty
That's
much
So basically,
hard
once
in
you
the
put your
middle was.
foot down, you can't lift it up again until you pass it.
Crazy.
And then one leg or one foot always has to be touching the ground.
So could you imagine like something bad happens and this guy needs to get away real quick and he just speed walks off?
Can you imagine
would
how
be-
embarrassing it would be to have a guy outpace you speed walking away? Come back, sir, you're running. And he's like, nope.
I want to, in the next disaster movie that comes out and it shows a crowd of people running, I want to see a speed walker. Just
Dude, I want the next Disney like motivational sport movie to be about a speed walker.
yes.
I want the next Men
Starring-
Try video to be against the
Oh,
world record holding
yes.
speed walker.
That'd be awesome.
Starring Dwayne Johnson.
I'd watch it.
He would make that movie awesome.
That's
Can he
great.
beat up some casino money grubbing fools on the way down?
Ooh, speaking of casinos, what's the most amount of money to have ever been won in a single night at a casino
Ooh.
By one person?
by one person?
My guess,
It's got to be in the mills.
20 million.
I'm gonna
Oh,
throw
for
out.
sure.
I'm gonna throw out 50 mil.
50.
How much do those poker games go for?
Big
Those
money.
professional.
They can go be
Does
pretty
are,
big.
so? Are we counting poker games or are we just counting slots?
I say like
Casino has
I say
everything.
casino, but I
Okay.
say
Baccarat,
amateur. Like not
not
a
professional poker.
Like at an
Non-professional?
actual like recreational casino.
Yes.
Goer.
What's the
My guess is still 50 mil.
I'm going to
say 20.
say 51 mil.
All right,
Price is right.
I'm gonna say $51,001.
Ooh.
You bastard.
You might be surprised to learn that it's probably less than you're thinking.
Really?
$750,000.
More than that. Top 5 biggest casino wins of all time. Number 1 was at the MGM Grand. It was from a famous Australian billionaire.
Oh, boo!
and
he needs more
won.
money.
This is what I don't understand this. Well, as the story goes, he won between 20 and 40 million.
Woo!
It's a large gap. In
How do
fact,
you
he won
miss
so
20
much during
million?
the evening that the exact figure is unknown. Basically, he was playing blackjack and baccarat.
Yeah, I've heard baccarat
Just for
is how you
fun.
make a ton of money.
Which one's that?
I don't know what that
I've
one is.
never even heard of baccarat.
I just know Burt Baccarat.
The biggest ones you can either be a big winner or a big loser is craps and roulette.
Yeah.
You can win big or you can go home very fast.
But apparently, he's the biggest winner ever in a casino.
See, I feel like that's not fair because how much is he dropping?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably where the figure comes in.
So what's
Right.
the next? What's next in line?
Next in line is a significant drop, and it's Caesar Borgata and Tropicana casinos in Atlantic City, and it's 15 million. So Don Johnson won 15 million at 3 Atlantic City casinos. Oh wait, so you went to 3 different casinos?
So probably in one night he bounced between.
He was so good at winning that he earned the nickname the Killer of Atlantic City as due to his winning streak.
Don Johnson, isn't that an actor?
Yes.
No. Don Johnson's the guy behind the boxers. Don John, right?
I don't know.
He's like the guy with the crazy hair. He was like the guy behind Mike Tyson.
Oh, okay.
I don't
know.
think
I just could have
so.
sworn Don Johnson was in like Miami Vice or
There's
something.
probably like lots of
Yeah,
Don
Don
Johnson.
It's true,
Johnson
it's true.
is an American actor.
Okay.
Okay, I'm wrong.
Then there was the Mountaineer Casino Racetrack and Resort in Chester. What state is WV?
West Virginia,
Thank you.
born and raised.
I was stuck.
That's where I spend most of my days.
That is not where he was.
I know.
So in 2006, retired teacher Beverly Whitten decided to play a slot machine called Golden Chambers for 2 hours. Ended up winning $3.7 million.
All right.
Through
See,
a
I think
slot.
that
That's
one.
the winner to
That's
me,
the
right there.
winner.
3
Is when-
mil through a slot machine. That's impressive.
That is impressive.
Almost 4.
Yeah.
Dang, could you imagine? What if it was like 1/4 she just dropped in there?
She was so overwhelmed by the sum of money, she asked the casino to pay her out the money in monthly installments of $1,945.
Wow.
Huh?
That's how much
Yeah.
you need to live.
Yeah,
She's
she
never
didn't-
wanted to go broke.
She was she was so like overwhelmed by it. She just wanted them to pay her
Casino
monthly.
gives you that option?
Apparently, they
Wow.
probably skimmed something off of that.
I'd take it all and invest it.
You know,
Yeah.
on
Yeah,
this
she screwed herself hard.
Big time.
on
She
this
retired
topic,
teacher. She had to be like in her 60s.
Well, shows you what.
I always thought it would be so awesome. You know, in Ocean's 13, have you seen that one?
Oh yeah.
Where they rig all the games so they just start dumping money from this guy. I wish I was in that casino at that time. Could you imagine everything you play, you're winning? My problem is I'd bet $10, win 50, and walk away. Okay, I'm done.
Yep. And then the next one would have won. No, you got to be the person that found the coin sitting on the machine and put it in.
Yeah.
Dang.
What was he? Just the inspector guy at the very end? Is that what you mean?
No, I think it was a.
No, it's the
No,
girl.
well, it's where Brad Pitt. He rigs the slot machine and then leaves a coin on it
That's
and
right.
leaves.
Well, that's
and so
at the-
she grabs the coin and puts it
Oh,
in,
yeah,
and
yeah.
that's what starts everything.
because they have to see that her face is genuine.
Yeah.
The biggest one I saw was my buddy got a voucher for $10, and he's a blackjack player. He got a voucher for $10 and found out it had to be used in a slot machine. He went and used all of it on one pull in a slot machine and won $10,800
Oh my god!
off of free money.
Jeez.
Well done.
I had a good night that night.
My grandma won $15,000 on Keno.
Really?
What is Keno?
It's kind
pick
of like
numbers.
it's
Yeah.
kind of like the lottery a little bit. You pick numbers and then your numbers. Have you seen Vegas Vacation? Mm-hmm. They play Keno at
Okay.
the end when I won the money. The money is mine.
I still feel like you guys make those scenes funnier than they actually are.
Yeah.
So it makes me want to watch those movies with you guys. Like literally this holiday season, on my list of things to do is to watch
Christmas Vacation
with you.
Oh, I love it.
Yes.
We'll do it together.
I like it.
Do it.
Okay.
All right.
Did you know that if the moon was made of cheese, okay, stay with me here.
Oh, you caught me.
Could give everybody on the earth a grilled cheese sandwich every day for each meal for 17,155,403,914 years.
Wow.
Good heavens.
Are we sure the moon isn't made of cheese?
We're not. I mean, if the moon landing's real, then
How big
do we
of
know?
bread are we talking? Just your regular loaf of bread?
I mean, yeah, the loaf of bread has no meaning in this. It's the cheese.
I'd ask for 2.
How thick of the cheese? Because I like a
I mean,
good
this
amount
is
of
just
cheese.
like, I believe this is one slice of cheese.
One. Like American?
Like we're talking like
I
a
feel
1
like
ounce,
this is
like
a
the
1
wax
ounce
cheese.
slice of cheese.
The
Like
one.
we're talking like a Kraft single.
Probably.
That's not cheese.
We're being way too picky here.
I mean, let's find out. How much does a Kraft single weigh?
Yeah. Let's find
Not
out.
enough. I'll tell you that right now.
Did you know if we did that, we'd be slowly dooming ourselves?
Doom. Because of gravitational.
Yes, because of gravitational pull.
Yeah, but at least we'd be full.
Solving world hunger.
We would solve world hunger and everything would be great.
And we wouldn't have to worry about it because
Ever.
it'd be well beyond our lifetime.
That's true. That was very
Especially
true.
eating grilled
We'll let
cheese
that
every
be
day.
their problem.
Who's there?
For 17 trillion years.
Trillion years.
Future
they'll
people's
worry about
problem.
Exactly.
How many
It's to a
grilled?
point where every
So-
year's a crescent moon.
If the moon is cheese and we're making grilled cheese out of it, how many grilled cheese sandwiches would it take to ruin the world because we ruined the moon?
I don't think Google has the answer.
Sure it doesn't. I'm just asking. Just
Well,
Think
according
of the
to the
crops.
internet,
The wheat crops. We've destroyed
well,
us.
see, here's the problem though. The math's probably off because the Kraft single is 14.7 ounces.
14 ounces? Whoa! That is like a
Oh
steak.
my gosh.
That's like a porterhouse cheese.
no.
Wow.
That's talking
That's
the whole package.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There's no
Each
way.
14.7 ounces. This is, yeah.
No.
No.
Yeah.
No.
no.
Yeah.
Because like Austin just said, think of a steak. You
We
get
need
an
a bullshit
8-ounce
button.
steak.
Yeah.
That's a big,
That's
fat
a big
piece of cheese.
steak.
I mean,
This is why we can't believe you, Internet. Sorry.
Okay, no, you are right. You are right. Here's the issue. The
a 24.
preview ends at you know how when you Google something and it pulls it up and it gives you
yeah,
like
yeah.
the brief summary of what exactly what you're looking for. It ends in each. So it says the sliced cheese comes individually wrapped. Period. Each 14.07 ounces. Period. So that's what the preview says.
Okay.
When you go in, it then says 14.7 ounce package of cheese.
So how many packages come, or how many?
So
It's about 12.
there's 24 slices in. Well, actually, wait. That was the wrong link. Goodness, internet. You helping or hurting here? 22 Kraft singles, 14.7 ounces.
There you go. So,
So there we go.
22 divided by 14. That's how many.
That's a number.
That's how many ounces a single slice is.
Exactly.
About half an ounce.
So you're looking at
Little
it.
under.
Well, yeah, 1.57 ounces.
Oh, so
1.57142857.
It's like a half ounce.
Yeah.
it's 1.5 ounces?
Yep.
Yeah.
That still seems like so much.
Say the math again. Your math isn't
I
making
think-
sense. There's 22 slices for 14 ounces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense. It'd be
No.
a half ounce almost.
A little
divided by
22 divided
No,
by 14.
we did it wrong because it's 14 divided by 22.
Thank you. Yes.
Tony said it wrong. I followed what Tony
Yeah,
said.
so 0.63.
Okay.
Tony was like, Tony was like, so 22
math.
divided by 14.
I've been living life wrong.
I'm just the researcher. You guys tell me
Boy,
what
it's
to
a good
input.
thing I don't do
what I was
math for
doing.
work.
I answer the question you ask.
Oh, I got a response back from ChaCha, and it says, this service is not available.
They actually have a response, though, to tell you they're not there.
Yeah. I wonder
Someone
if there's a
thought ahead.
ChaCha app.
Somebody's getting paid to say.
There's just one guy. He's like, yes, there's my 25 cents for the year.
Let me just say yes.
That's hilarious. I think that's what it was. I think I got paid like 25 cents per question answered or something.
That's actually
nice.
quite a bit. I thought it would be like 3 to 5 cents.
No, it was pretty decent. I had a lot of fun. Friday nights when I was bored, now you got a lot of crazy questions.
You know what? You know what I
Oh,
loved?
I remember ChaCha all the time.
Did you have to answer them correctly?
Yeah.
Like you have to research it and then answer them.
Most of the time,
Who's gonna
they were
look it
just
up?
silly questions.
So you
Like the
could,
Godzilla King Kong one.
You could add your spin to them.
Yeah.
Nice.
Other times it was like movie times for, this movie here.
Oh, yeah, I did that a lot.
Yeah. Or it was like, you know what I mean? It was, what's the number for this or.
Oh, do you remember when you had to look up movie times in the newspaper?
Oh, yeah.
Man.
Or call the theater.
I remember that, dude. I used
Oh,
to
see,
do that
that
with
was
my grandpa all the
even
time.
advanced.
We'd
Struggle
like pull
was
out the
real.
paper and be like, Grandpa, let's go this time or this time.
Now I remember when you'd call and
Yeah.
then it'd just be the automated thing and you'd read through it and you're like, shut up, it's coming. And you have to like wait, otherwise you got to re-listen to it.
Or if you if you missed it, you got to go right through it again. And
Most of the time I'd be zoning out
Yeah.
and I'd be like,
You'd zone in at the same spot after you missed it every time.
oh man, I missed it.
Dang it, I did
Now,
it again.
here's what makes me mad is sure, those can go away.
Yeah.
But what makes me mad is when you go over to the movie theaters and they don't even have it up on their boards anymore.
right.
Really?
Why? Yeah.
Yeah.
You go over
Wow.
here to like a Tinseltown or something
Yeah.
like that, and it just has like their name on it now. There's
Oh,
no
yeah, yeah.
time.
I see
the
what you're saying. So
outside.
on the outside, it doesn't show
Yeah.
what movies
Yeah.
are in the theater.
So when you drive
That
by
is
the theater,
annoying.
you can't see the times or movies that are out.
Walker in North Ogden does.
It still does it inside
Does it?
though.
Okay.
Because we used to that was fun. We just sporadically go see a movie, and if it was playing at that time, we just go watch that.
Well, see,
movie.
and that was kind of similar thing, but I would drive by it and be
Yeah.
like, okay, is there a movie that I'm interested in at a time? Oh, cool. And if it was
Yeah.
like lined up, then heck yeah, I'm going. But
Yeah.
if not, yeah, they don't do that anymore.
yeah.
I feel like they're missing out on a lot of potential sales.
Heck
Just
yeah,
saying.
it's straight up advertisement.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, how do you know what movies are playing? You have to look it up. We're in the age of you have to look things up. Why does nobody no longer provide information?
well,
Without us having to
nowadays,
look
I
it
don't
up?
even know what movies are actually playing in theaters and which
So
ones are
true.
streaming.
So true.
Like,
Most of them are doing both.
it's true. Did you hear Scarlett Johansson
Yeah.
is suing Disney?
I heard it's for 50 million. Is that
Yeah.
correct?
Yeah.
Yes, because
She wants her loyalties.
she in her contract it said that she would get a portion of ticket sales, and they also kind of misled her. It's saying that her movie was going to stay in theaters
Strictly
for the
theaters.
allotted like 120 days or whatever, 90 to 120 days before it went to the streaming service. But they just said, nah, we're Disney, we'll do what we want. And they just released it at the same time. So they made like 50 million on the streaming service.
Yeah.
And so she doesn't get any of it
How do they calculate what they make on the streaming service?
because you have to pay
You have to
$30
pay.
to watch the movie. It's not part of your streaming. You have to pay extra to watch
That's
it.
so stupid that you have to
What
pay
do they call
extra.
it? Premium access?
Yeah, premium access. But when you think about it, though,
You're getting screwed? I know. No. It sucks.
no, because here's the thing.
Coming from the guy who doesn't tip.
Bro, I don't know how you can defend this
Sit back
when
and
literally
listen to
Netflix
this.
will pay you
No, I'm
pay a monthly
intrigued.
charge
I
on
will
Netflix.
defend this right now.
All right, debate.
I will
You've
defend
got,
this.
you've got Netflix with their own original series releasing content, not charging extra. Disney?
I'm defending this right now.
Here we go.
I wanted to take my family to go see the Jungle Cruise in theaters.
Uh-huh.
By the time I did the math and movie tickets, it would have cost me roughly about $45 just in ticket prices alone to take my kids to go see that movie. On top of that, I would have had to get popcorns and drink more likely.
But you're
You
paying
don't
for the
have to.
experience.
I get that. But here's the thing. By the time I'm said and done, let's just say I'm $60. Bam. I paid the $30 on Disney. I now get to stream it anytime I want. And then on top of that, we go buy popcorn on the shelf, all that stuff, have our treats. I'm about $40 into it.
But
now.
you're still paying a monthly fee to use their service.
So add that to the cost.
okay. So $40, $50. But now I get to watch it whenever I want.
Would you do the same for Netflix?
If the movie was worth it.
If Netflix was like, all right, we're going to charge you $30 to see this movie, would you pay for it?
If the movie was worth it.
I sure as heck wouldn't.
No.
I don't pay for Disney Plus, man. I don't even pay for that. I wouldn't buy their movies. Because for a fact, in a few months, that movie's going to be part of the Disney Plus package.
Yes,
Yeah.
but what I'm getting
So
out
why
of
are
the
you paying a
fact is...
premium to see it early? It should be rolling out as
the
part of the
argument
service.
is just the difference between the theater
So,
and streaming it.
I go see it in theaters. I only get to watch it once. We paid $60 for the whole
But
evening.
it's the experience.
But you're paying for the experience.
Big screen, massive speakers, awesome chairs.
I get that, but I can still have a similar experience at my home.
You're getting robbed.
You're not patient.
Not
You're
similar.
not patient.
No,
What do you
it's
mean I'm
very
not
different.
It's a
patient?
lack of patience.
It's
What do you
very
mean
different.
I'm not patient?
Just wait the 2 months to get it for free and then enjoy your movie night.
You experience it. This goes back. I think this is one of our earliest podcasts. We talked about would you rather
Prolonged.
Yeah.
watch it in theaters or watch it at home.
Yes.
But
But what do you mean, though? What do you mean I'm not patient?
So you paid for it. If you're gonna just go all in and see it at the movie, but instead you pay for it at home instead of waiting 2-3 months and just having your movie night then and not having to pay the $30.
Yeah.
so if you pay the $30 and then you stop paying for Disney Plus, do you still get to watch it?
For that entire month that you have your subscription, yes.
So that's what I'm saying is when you're not paying monthly, the $30 you paid to watch this movie as much as you want, you no longer can watch.
No.
Well, I think that's a case closed, sir.
Okay.
You're
But,
screwed.
but you go to the theater and you pay the $45 and you only get to watch it once.
But that's the point.
That's
It's
all
you're
I
paying
need.
for the experience. You're going out of
to
the house.
feel
It's
the-
like
So,
it's like making
speakers
dinner at
rumbling.
home versus going out to a hibachi grill and having a chef make it in front of you.
And throw a shrimp at you.
Like you're paying for the experience.
Okay, so hang on. I'm kind of taking both sides here.
He's torn.
Basically, it comes down to you're paying $15 extra for an experience. So the argument isn't so much, time wise or this or that. Is $15 worth leaving your house and going to the theater?
Who said you had to take your kids?
No, but that's just in
yeah,
these
no, I
numbers.
gotcha.
But the time does come into it when you are paying to have it early when you could just do it in 2 months
Okay,
instead of going to the
I'm not
theater.
talking that. Just the experience. Would you say $15 using the numbers of 30 and 45? Would you say $15 is worth taking your family to the theater?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, big time.
So
See, I love going to the movies. Again, massive screen, loud, awesome speakers. You experience the movie the way they made it and intended it to be experienced.
yeah.
You feel it. You're there. You're basically part of it. When I watch it in my front room, I'm a chubby guy sitting in my front room watching a movie.
You got shit-filled diapers running in front of you, and you got kids screaming and toys going off.
For me, it depends on the movie. A movie like Jungle Cruise, where it's going to be action packed and thing, I would prefer to see it in theaters. But having a 1-year-old kind of hinders that. So
Yeah.
I don't have a choice but to watch it in my own home.
See, and I think
then-
more so of it as it feels like highway robbery to me, because you're literally charging $30 to see something 2 months before it's free on the service, and you have to have the service in order to view it.
Yeah.
That
So
just
see-
feels like highway
to-
robbery.
dipping.
but
To
you're also
Chris's point,
you're
Double
also
dipping your chip.
paying $30 to go to the movie theaters
don't
to
double
watch
dip the
it.
chip.
You're giving the
But you-
movie theater money and all that stuff. It's the same thing.
You're
It's-
employing a
it's
lot
not,
of people when you
though.
go to the theater.
because again, like he said, it's you're paying $30 for an experience that in 2 months will cost you $7.
Okay, but same thing. You're going to a movie theater and you're paying $45, where in 2 months it would be $10, and you could watch it
your
at home.
70-inch versus your 120 foot.
So it makes sense both ways.
Honestly, I see it both sides. Using the argument again with the streaming, if you pay the $30, Zach lets me use his Disney Plus when Cruella.
Don't say that. You're admitting guilt. Disney could take you to court.
For real.
This is hypothetical.
This is why you can be on
This
both
is
sides.
hypothetical. Nobody's listening to us after the last episode anyway.
Disney
So-
canceled us a long time ago.
So
All the true fans.
he pays the $30, but then he tells me, hey, I've rented this for a month. So if you watch it, if you just want to throw me like $10, so I pay him the $10 and watch it as many times as I want in a month as well.
Isn't that illegal?
Yes.
Oh, you want to talk about illegal?
Yeah, I was going
I
to
don't know what you're
say.
talking about.
Hey, all I know
Nobody can
is
prove anything in this room.
all I know is this $30 surcharge to see a movie early wouldn't exist if people didn't do it.
Well, it kind of goes back
Another
before
COVID conspiracy.
before anything was streaming. Before anything was streaming, you'd pay the same amount to go to a theater.
to go to a theater, and
And then
do
just a couple months later, it would come out on DVD
Exactly.
and you'd pay $20 for it.
Even
Before any internet streaming, anything like that, you'd pay roughly the $20
But
to
then you
own the
would
movie.
own it.
True.
and
Sure.
you,
You would
don't
have
have to
a-
pay monthly to
No.
watch it.
Yeah.
That's
you
true.
wouldn't own it if you go see it in theaters because that's
No, when you buy the DVD.
No, I'm
Oh,
saying like
yes.
you spend the money to go see it at the theater, then you spend the money again to own it. But
Yes.
they are right.
It
Then
would-
you
it
own
would
it and can watch it anytime.
It would feel way less dirty to me if you actually owned it beyond the subscription
Yeah.
service.
Same. Like I originally thought when they first started doing it with Mulan,
You're buying
I think was the first one they did.
Digital
Okay.
copy of it.
So-
yeah.
Yeah.
So I thought you were buying a digital copy that you could have and use wherever, but you're not. You're
Okay,
buying
so-
access that you lose if you
What
stop
about this
subscribing.
new service that they also have, the theater at home, where like right now you can rent Fast 9. Rent for $20 and
don't
you
do
only
it.
get it for 2 days.
I don't
But
do it.
I don't have a 120-foot screen in my house.
I'm just
That's
I'm
just,
just
it. I
saying.
don't buy into those because I feel like they're a scam.
I want
Yes.
to see Dom in space on a 120 20-foot screen.
Right, I want to
I'm
feel like
just
I'm in
saying.
space with it.
I'm looking at it money wise, and for $45, yes, I can go and enjoy the experience with my family and the kids in the theater, or I can spend the $30 and enjoy it at home in the comfort of my own home, and then.
But that's the point that
Then-
Chris is
That's
making.
what I'm saying, money wise.
But then let's say something happens in the middle of the movie and I miss it. I don't have to sit here and go, like, I have to go to the bathroom. Bam, I can pause it. I can go to the bathroom. Where in the theater, I'm either holding it or I'm running to the bathroom and I miss something.
Or you
just
can
go
wait
before.
2 months and not have to pay $30.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
or
saying.
That's the point.
Or
he
you
made.
can wait 2 months and not go to the theater and you can still watch it for free too.
Exactly.
But you're not getting my point
No,
out. of
I'm
it all.
getting it. I'm saying it's dumb.
It's
No,
the
that-
same thing as
That's
the
a
theater.
joke.
That's,
And this is right here is a prime example of the difference between a movie fanatic and
Yes.
a non-movie fanatic.
Yes.
Which is
The
weird though,
fanatic-
is that the
the-
not like the less fanatics
Would rather go to the
would
movie
rather go to
theater.
the theater and see the movie.
I know. I'm so
I'm
confused
looking at
right
how
now.
many times I can watch it for my money.
But that's the thing. You go to the movie and you wait 2 months because here's the thing. When I see a movie, I typically don't want to watch it the next day
Oh,
too,
heck no,
or
I
the day
watched
after
Jungle
that,
Cruise and
or
I
the
wanted to
week
watch it
later,
again the next day.
or 2 weeks later. I don't like. I got a finite amount of time. I want to spend it on new stuff, not the same thing over and over and over.
Well.
So if I go to the movie and then 2 months later it comes out, I'm like, you know what? I haven't seen it in 2 months. I'd like a refresher. I could watch it again.
So you've never paid for the same movie twice in the theater?
I have. But those were extremely good movies that I absolutely loved in the experience of being in the theater.
Yeah, like
And I was
300.
single.
300 was one movie that I saw 3 times in the first 24 hours of it being out.
Yep. There are a couple Marvel movies I saw multiple times in theaters. And
Infinity
the other
War.
thing is typically I would go with different people. So it was sharing that experience I had with them. Seeing their reactions to it on a big screen.
We're going to have to agree to disagree on it.
Yeah, it's just different. Different strokes.
I see where like the argument is coming in as far as
I see where it all comes
like
from.
in my
Both sides, I
opinion,
get it.
the argument at hand has nothing to do with time. In my opinion, the argument is: would you rather pay to see it in a theater or rather pay to see it at home?
In a way,
See, let-
it is kind of time because I feel like the early access is the highway robbery.
Yeah.
So just giving it that 2 extra months to where it's free, I'll just wait the extra 2 months. I don't care.
So what if we were still in the heart of COVID, theaters were closed, would you pay for a movie to see it at home?
Nope. No.
Not if I'm going to
That's
get it
so-
for free in 2
that's
months.
so
It just
dirty,
means
man.
instead of the movie coming out July, it comes out in September.
It's so dirty.
What if the time was extended? And I'm just throwing out
Yeah.
things.
Yeah, yeah.
What if you if you don't stream it, you go see it in theaters, you get it in 2 months. But if you stream it, or no, the other way around. Let's say if you pay to watch it at home and you get it for, we'll say, a month, but then after that it's done. I don't know what I'm trying to say. My brain is just
Now,
You know
question,
what
Zach,
started this whole thing?
Did you
though?
have the same argument with Kara? Is that why you're defending yourself so hard?
No, I had the same argument with Tom and Pickle,
Oh, really?
Oh.
and they are on your guys' side. And trust me, this
Maybe
whole
we
thing.
misjudged them.
Hey,
I'm just
calm
kidding.
down. It's all fun and games.
When
It's
I
all
say
fun
your
and games.
idea is dumb, I'm actually kidding though.
The whole point of this, though, was for the people who couldn't go to the movie theaters because of the heart of COVID.
Yeah.
So then release it for free.
That's extortion, in my opinion.
No, yeah.
I get Austin's argument. If Netflix can do it, why can't a company
HBO
as
Max
big
did
as
it. Mortal
mean,
Kombat, all that.
HBO
Yeah.
Max is doing it. You are correct.
Yeah.
And with HBO Max's
They're also like $15 a month, though, aren't they?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
with their defense though, they do take it off.
I would even
Where
say
Netflix I said in HBO's defense, I guess now saying it's Netflix's defense. Netflix will put on a Netflix original movie, which is a great, well-quality movie, great actors, everything, like theater quality. They'll put it up for free and it stays. Where HBO, like with Mortal Kombat, they release it and then they take it off. They did it with The Conjuring 3 as well. They release it same day as theaters for free, but it's only up for so long and then they take it off. And sure, it'll come back later down the road, assuming rights don't get bought out and different things like that.
Amazon Prime does it too, though. They release movies that are really good, like Future War.
And then they stay
Freaking
on?
phenomenal. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is a good movie.
Way good movie.
The Tomorrow
Like, I
War?
would have watched that in theaters for sure. Like,
I think
it
I
was
watched
so
Tomorrow
good.
War like 3 times.
It's a good one. They
I
did it.
haven't yet to see it. I
It's
gotta
really
see it.
good. You
I
gotta
saw
see it.
little bits of it at his house.
So
All
good.
that to say, guys, you can pay us for early access to this podcast starting next month. All we ask is $30 a month.
Yes. You will get it 2 minutes before everyone else.
And then the next week it's free. So pay us the $30.
Hey,
Oh, man.
Sword and Scale does that.
I'm kidding.
It's a
We're not.
podcast out there. It's $10 a month, and you get a week early access to their stuff.
See, I can wait a week.
There is no
Because
podcast out there
thing.
that.
If I started a week later than everyone else, I still get a new episode every week.
Yeah.
That being said, like, subscribe, give us a thumbs up.
Hurry, so
Because
we can get.
We're a bunch
Zach
of
and-
guppies swimming in a shark-infested water.
Yeah. Oh
We
my
charge
gosh.
$10 for week access.
Yeah.
1 week early
Guys,
access.
all of our content will always be free to consume. But
Yes.
if you would like to support us monetarily, please consider hitting those joins and support buttons. Really means the most to us. And it's all for you could support us for less than a cup of coffee a month. $2-3. That's all we ask. Thank you. Anyway, next question. We literally debated on this for like a half hour.
It's a hot topic.
I had a feeling. I'm like, he's like backed into a corner, like throwing shakes, like, get off me. Something triggered it. Now we know.
But hey, again, it's America.
Do what you want.
Do what you want to do. If you want to feed the evil corporate monster that is Disney, by all means. The thieving.
I think the biggest thing
He is going to the park in a couple
is
months
that
too.
it's just funny to us knowing how much you hate tipping, but you'll pay them $30 in advance. That's where the
But in his
that's
head,
where
though,
we
I
have
get
the
it.
funny thing.
In
I
his
get
head,
it.
though, because he's like, I'm still saving this much money now
Yes.
going to the movie theater.
Yeah.
So I mean, you're just torn
I mean, the
inside.
snack argument though,
I get it.
I mean, We take our own snacks. We
Same.
pop popcorn at home, stuff it in a bag. We buy candy from the dollar store
Bingo.
every time.
It's true.
I actually prefer our popcorn over the movie popcorn.
I need some of your popcorn.
I need your
It's good.
popcorn too.
I do have to admit.
Next rando question.
Oh, he wanted to say something.
I was just gonna say, theater popcorn does seem like it's slipping a little.
It is.
Okay, here's my question: which theater offers the best popcorn?
That's debatable.
Yeah.
It
Unless
is,
they're all using
but I'm
the
just
same
curious which one. Like, if you had to, like, I know there's been like surveys out there for who serves the best burger and
According
blah, blah,
to
blah.
Groupon, Alamo Draft House has the best popcorn.
Who's also sponsors Groupon.
Where is
AMC is number 6, Cinemark is number 5, and then you got Landmark Theaters, Showplace Icon Theater, ArcLight Cinemas, and Alamo Draft House. All things I've never heard of.
Weird.
Cinemark and AMC? You've obviously heard
Well,
of.
yeah, but I mean, like everything after that. The top,
Interesting.
The
The
top,
top
four,
four?
I've never even heard of.
Where's
I'm guessing
Landmark?
Alamo Draft House is in Texas.
Landmark sounds familiar. Don't we have one of those here?
Landmark is a production
They're
company.
known for promoting independent
Oh,
and
maybe that's what I'm
foreign
thinking.
films.
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
Where is the nearest Alamo theater?
Oh,
I want to go try
It's
this
a mom
popcorn.
and pop. It's a mom and pop shop
You
in
mean
Texas.
the Alamo Draft House?
That's the one.
Well, that would actually be
Not in US.
Oh, is there one in Utah? What is it? Nope. No. They're comparing it to Broovies.
Oh, really? Down
Yeah.
in Salt Lake?
Yeah.
Really?
Which
There-
Broovies
there's a-
is dope.
There's a
Yes.
Broovies in Ogden now,
There was one before. Is that the one by the Megaplex?
where the movie grill used to be.
Yeah.
Call-
Is that still there?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, did it replace that?
Yeah,
I mean, they have
replace
the
the movie
structure
grill.
for it.
Broovies replaced Movie Grill, but I don't know if it's even still Broovies. It was behind Megaplex.
But Alamo Draft House is in.
Wasn't-
There's one in Colorado.
Wasn't Broovies the company that got sued because
Yep.
they showed a rated R film in Deadpool, but can still serve alcohol? It's like
they
one of those
showed Deadpool and we're still serving alcohol, and you're not supposed to do that together. Apparently,
Utah.
In Utah.
In
Yes.
Utah.
So apparently, if you're old enough to consume alcohol legally, you're
not
also
supposed
not old enough to consent to watching rated R film.
While
No,
you're-
together. You cannot
so
do that
weird.
But
together.
Ryan Reynolds actually helped with the legal case for Broovies.
He paid for it all, which I thought was awesome.
Dude, killer move, bud. Killer move. I think Colorado would be the closest one. Out in
Road trip.
Denver. looks
Gotta
like?
try this popcorn.
In Westminster.
Westminster, Colorado.
Yep. There you go. Alamo Draft House Cinema.
Curious what makes it so good.
Stylish theater chain for new and classic films. Features cocktails and creative bites served seatside.
So they get you drunk, so the popcorn tastes better.
Maybe that is a very
This
good
popcorn
possibility.
goes nice
Or they-
with a nice
Or they
Chianti.
dropping some LSD
It really
in there.
does.
MK Ultra style.
That's why they serve peanuts with beer. Salty. You salty with the beer is fantastic combo.
Interesting.
Pretzels.
Pretzels too.
Gotcha.
Let's see what else. What would be an interesting fact to know?
Anything you want to know?
Got it. Are zebras white with black stripes or black with white stripes?
They are white with black stripes
Are you sure?
Why is that?
because their bellies are white.
I don't think that's
Ooh.
right.
That is all.
There was a joke there. There was a joke there.
What?
Yeah.
I missed
Maybe
it.
you don't know the joke.
I know the joke.
Okay.
You are what you are.
You is what you is.
That sounds way familiar.
I have no
What is
clue.
that?
Zebra dies and goes to heaven. And he says, God, I've been wanting to know all my days on this earth. Am I black with white stripes or white with black stripes? He's like, you are what you are. And confused, he goes back to the gates of heaven, talks to St. Peter, and he's like, well, what'd you hear? He's like, I don't know. God just said, you are what you are. He's like, well, it's obvious then. What do you mean? He said, you are what you are. so you're white. Because if you was black with white stripes, he'd say, you is what you is.
Wow.
Well, fun turn of events. They're black with white stripes.
They is what they is.
It is. What? So this guy, Greg Barsh, MD, PhD, resident expert on animal morphology, he has the definitive answer that zebras are black with white stripes. And how is he so sure? He went to what was it? He did some early work with an owner of a zebra, and they visited her once, and they asked her that question. Well, this lady shaved the zebra, and its skin is black.
Really?
Yeah. They have completely black skin.
Have they shaved multiple zebras? Could there be black and white zebras?
Says zebras aren't alone in their no. Well, most
now they say polar bear's skin is black. So are polar bears black with one white stripe?
With white
their
fur.
entire fur is white.
That's my point.
No,
Like,
they would
where's
just
the
be
stripe?
black with white fur.
Yeah.
Well, yes, obviously, but I'm trying to be funny here.
Okay.
Apparently,
Try
'Cause
harder.
the zebras don't.
she said.
The zebras aren't black and then grow patches of white fur in stripes.
Can't handle this.
I mean,
I get you. I
I
get
see
you.
what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
Nothing goes over my head. I'm too quick. I'm too quick.
So are tigers orange with black stripes, or are
don't
they
know.
black with orange stripes?
Let's look it up.
Hey, Jeeves.
What? No, wait, what were we talking about? Tigers?
Yeah.
Let's find out.
I feel like you could say it with any animal.
Yeah.
Like,
I get your
stripes.
point.
are cheetahs black with like a orange pattern,
Probably.
or are they orange with black spots?
Or are they white?
They don't have spots. Whoa.
Cheetahs?
That makes me think
Cheetahs
of.
have rings?
I remember seeing.
they have spots.
I remember seeing
They're-
this
they're rings.
this meme, and it was like, I love arguing with conspiracy theorists.
I shared it.
Yeah, okay. Where it's like, I just like to one up them. So when they come at me and they're like, I don't think the moon landing happened, I just look at them and go, you believe in the moon?
It's evenings like tonight that's going to divide us as friends. I'm not talking to you for a
I was
week.
gonna say Zach is done.
I'm
He's
just
out.
kidding.
What are you talking about?
You've been quiet ever since the theater thing.
True.
That's not true. I've been laughing.
Maniacally. I think we triggered his little COVID response. He's going to have, murder us out in the parking lot.
He's feeling picked on tonight.
Oh, I'm
not.
sorry.
I didn't.
What are you
Okay,
talking
good.
about?
You better not,
I'm not.
because next week it's Cam.
Say something to me.
I can take it. Last thing I was picked on for, I was right about.
All right, I have a question. Are you looking up a
What,
question?
Burger
or
King? Because you're not right.
I am. I will
just
get to
because
all
you
of
convinced one of us?
Yeah.
I didn't even have to try that hard.
Maybe
have a
you got a bad batch.
I have a
Was it still
question.
fresh?
This is pretty bad.
I have a
Was it
question.
fresh?
Are you looking something up?
I was looking up the zebra thing, or not the zebra thing, the tiger thing. But it says, the underside of the tiger is white. The skin of the tiger is also striped beneath the patterned fur.
I knew that.
So they
Yeah.
are striped all the way down.
Yes.
So there is no right answer with that one. What is the most popular conspiracy theory?
Okay.
Like
You
right
have
now?
any guesses?
Like right now, just
I bet I have an answer.
COVID.
You can't say it, else we'll be demonetized.
Here he said it.
Q. It starts with a Q.
Oh, yeah, that's the one.
oh,
What?
Ew.
Can't say
I
it.
don't like the number one answer, actually.
what is it?
Myths about the Holocaust.
Oh,
That's
There are people who don't think it happened.
What?
that is. I've heard
Yeah,
of that.
that's crazy.
that is crazy. There's like so much proof and evidence of it.
After that,
Back way. Sorry, I was
I was
gonna
just-
say. Oh, go ahead.
you talk.
We're at a yield sign. One of you go.
It's the person on the right.
And he's on your right. You're on his right.
No, Zach is.
Well, then,
Don't question it. Just talk, Tony.
I was just going to say with the Holocaust thing, I remember we talked about it briefly on one of our very early episodes when we just did conspiracy theories and talked about a
yeah, we
few.
mentioned that.
Yep. Anyway, go.
Number 2, the CIA had a hand in JFK's assassination. That's not a conspiracy.
MK Ultra.
The moon landing was faked.
You know what's crazy is after all these conspiracies, we're going to become hardcore conspiracy theorists. And we're going to be like 60 and we're not going to trust anything.
There's so many conspiracies I joke about, but the more I talk about them, I'm like, dang, this sounds like...
Except for Flat Earth. Let's be honest.
That's how they make
just
you
dumb.
sound crazy.
Exactly. Princess Diana's death was no accident. Number 4.
We need a shirt that says, "That's how they make you sound crazy."
9/11 was an inside job.
Ah,
That was number 5.
That was yeah.
we're going to talk about that next time we meet because it's going to be right around that
Don't even
release.
say that one.
Yeah, we're gonna see that one.
Nah, don't say that.
Why? What?
Top Democrats
Is
are
that the
behind a
Q
child
one?
sex ring.
Wait, say
Was
that
that
one.
the Q one?
No. I'll tell you later.
This one, top Democrats are behind a child sex ring. Pizzagate.
Pizza.
What was Pizza?
I believe it, dude. I watched Taken today.
What's Pizzagate?
We'll
It's-
talk about later.
Pizzagate is a conspiracy about some top Democratic peoples, Clintons and others, are behind a child sex trafficking ring.
Along with
They also brought in, what was it, Wayfair?
who's
Wayfair was stuck
they
in there
brought in
for a while.
Wayfair. Who was the guy who suicided himself?
Epstein.
Yeah, he was involved
Didn't
in it.
kill himself. Earth is actually flat. Number 8. Number 9. COVID-19 has population control.
Ooh, we're not helping that. That's going to hit number 1 after this.
Seriously.
Okay, what's another question?
What's better, Android or Apple?
Apple.
I'm curious what Cam thinks.
I mean,
I'm just
I
curious
choose
what
Apple.
Google says.
you?
I'm-
You need to come back to the dark side of the force.
The last Android I had was an Android Incredible in like 2009.
It's come a long way, sir. It's come a long way.
As he spins his phone.
What should I ask? What's more popular?
Well, we know that.
Better.
Android is.
Yeah.
Like numbers wise, Android. Because it's
Numbers-wise, yeah.
available to way more countries.
And it's on more devices.
Yeah,
Like
it's-
Android doesn't have just one device.
Yeah.
True.
Whereas Apple, iOS, the iOS system is on only iPhones.
Yeah. You got like Go phones now that are made for super low income countries.
And it is more of a globally thing because the iOS or Apple is more popular in the US.
Yeah.
But outside the US, it's Android because it is more easily acceptable.
What is the world's
Accessible.
That's what I meant.
What is the
I got your
world's
back.
longest song?
I was going
Feel
to
like
say
it's gonna be
Bohemian Rhapsody,
German.
but it's not.
Not
bet it's-
even close.
I bet it's like
Who was that one?
sort of
Beethoven
score.
or something. I bet it's like Beethoven's.
Oh, I didn't even think about
not
that.
including the repeat 10-hour long videos on YouTube.
It's a song called In the Garden by PC the Third. Longest officially released song in the world.
How long is it?
That's what she said.
It's 3 hours long.
3 hours?
Whoa.
Yes.
What?
Containing 7,730 words.
Oh, it's
Jeez.
actually lyricked.
Oh, wow. It's not just a score?
They even made a book that's the lyrical companion to it.
Oh my gosh.
So it's literally a book.
This is in the
in
Guinness Book of
musical
World
form.
Records. It's a song, but they
It's a song
released a
first.
book that is all like it's the lyrics are make a book.
Wow.
So kind of like back in the day when you'd get a CD or a cassette and it had the lyrics in the
Yes.
thing. That's what that
Imagine
book
a little
is.
novel. Yeah.
Dang.
Wow. Okay. What's the longest movie?
I looked this one up a while back and it's actually like, I don't remember what it's called, but I want to say it's like 3 days long.
Wow.
What?
He is correct.
Wow.
It's
You
called
are correct.
Matryoshka.
It's foreign.
It's 5,700 minutes, 95 hours / 3 days and 23 hours.
Why? It's almost 4 days long.
Came out in 2006.
What's the plot?
I've seen it. Just kidding.
What the?
I don't know. It seems
This is a
foreign.
serious waste of time.
But here's
That
the
being
question.
Ask it.
No, I'm good.
What?
Watch it not even be the same question.
Oh,
you
it's
guys
the
are
same one.
Okay. I'll try and think of something else now.
ask what you were going to ask.
We're not picking on Zach anymore.
Would you pay for it early?
Would you go see the theater? Would you pay for it early?
Go see that crap in theaters.
Depends.
I
does
would
it-
pay for it early because I'd
You
rather,
get
sit
your
at,
money.
I'd rather sit at home for 4 days and watch it than sit
What
in
if
a
they
movie
give you
theater.
pause breaks to go pee?
They'd have to.
Does it have Dwayne Johnson in it?
They could just give you a catheter.
Ugh.
That's part of the experience. That's what you're paying for.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a remake and Dwayne The Rock Johnson's the lead, and it's only in theaters.
I still want to go see it.
Oh, okay. We found his
4
breaking
days?
point. We found
4
his breaking
days.
point.
Wow. I'm sure you would change
What?
your mind tomorrow.
If Dwayne Johnson was in a movie and it was like an epic movie, like really well done, what's the longest it would have to be before you wouldn't go see it in theaters?
Are we asking Google this? Or?
I'm asking Zach
I know,
this.
I know. I'm just kidding.
I don't know.
Okay.
Like 6 hours? Like, could you sit 6 hours and watch a movie? Assuming it's like really good. Keeps you intrigued, everything.
I probably could.
Well, hold on a second. There might be another winner.
Oh.
So I don't fully understand what this even is, but it says the longest movie ever made would take you more than 35 days to watch straight through.
Was it a mini series?
It says typical, where is it? It's called Logistics. It's not your standard Hollywood epic, conceived and directed by Swedish filmmaker Erika Magnusson and Daniel Anderson. It's an experimental film that lacks any conventional structure. The concept started with the question, where do all gadgets come from? They attempted to answer that
our
question
podcast.
by following the life cycle of a pedometer. The story begins at a store in Stockholm where the item is sold, then moves backwards to chronicle its journey to consumers. It takes viewers on a truck, a freight train, a massive container ship, and finally to a factory in China's Bowen district. The trip unfolds in real time, so audiences get an accurate sense of the time and distance required to deliver gadgets to people who use them on the other side of the world.
Wow. So the train rides like 1,200 miles.
So
You're
it's-
watching this gadget
You're
for 1,200
literally
miles.
watching the gadget just sit on a train and a boat and all this other stuff.
Wow. You know what? The feat in itself is finding something to record that for that amount of time.
Jeez Louise.
Could you imagine?
Who, like,
It's a bobblehead.
Like, I'm just trying to think of like
What was the
cameras being
product?
powered to film it.
a pedometer
What is a pedometer?
counts your steps?
Yeah.
Dang.
Like
So
the
an
thing
Apple
that's now
Watch.
built into pretty much everyone's phone.
Yeah.
Used to just be its own thing.
Oh my gosh. Starring Dwayne Johnson.
He's wearing it.
Wow. His body's just consumed it now. It's just part of it.
It's right in his skin.
One of his tattoos.
I am a pedometer.
He's just walking 1, 2, 3. Jeez Louise.
What is the longest race ever completed?
On foot.
Sure, I don't care.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna listen to In the Garden now.
Yeah, for real. See what that's all about.
3 hours long.
Not the whole thing. we'll play it by ear.
Okay, so it is a foot race. The Self-Transcendence 3,100 mile race is the world's longest certified foot race.
3,100 miles.
Wow, we went full circle.
Takes you 40 days. So basically, this race is just chasing down the pedometer.
Coincidentally, when they were filming this video, they were like, "Hey, we're gonna turn it into the world's longest race at the same time."
And then they sing the song the whole time.
What?
Oh my god.
3,100 miles. So is that all the way across the U.S.?
No, it's not in the U.S.
Really?
I was trying to look for it. I don't know if I did.
It is.
Huh.
Oh, where's it at? Oh, never mind. I was wrong. It takes place in Queens, New York from June to August every year. The course is 3,100 miles. Runners negotiate 5,649 laps of one extended city block in Jamaica, Queens.
Wait, so they just run laps on a block?
Is it just
And they're supposed to keep track?
I don't know.
One-
Maybe there's someone like clicking. I don't know.
is there
Odometer.
one runner or is it like tag team thing, like a relay? How could one person just sit and
The runners have 50 days in which to complete the distance, running from 6 a.m. to midnight. Average of 59 miles every day. The prize, you ready for this?
No way. No. We got to guess. But are you kidding me? 6 a.m. to midnight for a month?
for 50
For almost
days?
2 months.
2 months?
52 days.
Who's paying these guys?
I mean, the prize is pretty dope.
Is it pretty dope? What do we
Hang
think
on.
it
That
is?
was sarcasm.
What do we think it is? It's a pig, isn't it? It's a pig.
No, it's not
25
big.
bucks.
An Apple Watch.
No.
It's early access to a Disney movie. I'm just kidding.
$30.
No.
Tickets to a Broadway show.
A 1 year,
Subscription to the Jelly Club.
No.
1 year free
jelly
coffee at Starbucks.
What is it, Cam? Give it to us.
Typically, it's either a T-shirt, a DVD, or a small trophy.
Holy
Oh
crap.
my gosh.
No.
Oh gosh.
A DVD of what? Them running?
The most of logistics.
There's no way.
They can watch it while racing.
A t-shirt.
A t-shirt that says, "What the hell did I just do?"
Yeah.
And apparently,
I
yeah,
have no life.
it is just one. I mean, it's people competing against each other, but you're just racing for yourself.
Jeez.
How
Like,
many
it's
people,
not a relay.
How many people have completed this? Like, what are you?
That's crazy.
No.
I don't know. It doesn't.
Watch, no one's completed it.
Oh no,
It's just a race that exists, but no one's competed
It's
in
actually just one guy.
there's been a winner every year since '97.
it. No.
So they have
Wait,
raced
so if they
every
do
year
it for
since
themselves,
97.
how do they declare a winner? I guess
Whoever does it first, yeah,
one to do it.
It's
but
a race. It's a race.
He's a race.
I hope I win.
That is
Can't
crazy.
see anything that says how many people.
Huh.
Who's the most recent winner? Does it have a name?
Most recent winner as of 2020 was an Italian, Andrea Marcato.
I feel bad for that imbecile.
Of course, it's not an American.
That is crazy.
The
man.
Americans won from 97 to 2010. 9.
Sounds about right because it was then that America started up.
That is crazy.
But
though.
actually in 2010 there was no finisher. And in 2012 it says no entrance. Nobody was in it.
So do they? It's just some point, just some guy's like, "Yeah, I did it. I did it."
I don't know, dude. I don't know how many people would do it.
That's too much. That's too much.
So weird.
At least go cross country to where the view changes.
Right? You're just walking in a square.
Around a city block
Yeah.
in New York. Like that.
Is it in New York? I thought he said Jamaica.
Jamaica, Queens.
So in Queens.
That's New York.
Oh,
Yeah.
dang.
Yeah, it's not Jamaica. It's just steam coming out of the sewer, New York.
Dang.
Okay. All right.
Look at all this concrete. It's so beautiful.
Here's a question. How many Red Bulls are made in a day?
Ate
You
or
don't even
drank.
wanna know.
I want
Made.
to just know made. I mean, we could do whatever. Just whatever is the coolest one you come across. How many do you think it is?
When you put that in, it says the first hit is how many Red Bulls can you have in a day?
8? 6?
This person's like, is it bad to drink 2 Red Bulls a day?
Probably.
Not necessarily.
Probably bad to drink 1 Red Bull a day.
Depending on what you're doing, your physical activity.
I want the next question to be, what is the most popular energy drink?
Not Rockstar anymore.
So
They changed the
I can't find
flavor.
how many made a day, but in 2020 they sold 7.9 billion. Red
Billions?
Bulls. Billion,
7.9
and that's the
billion.
most.
Times
date
that
that
by
they've done in a year.
4.
That's in 2020.
Yep.
You want to know what's insane right now?
What?
Red Bull nationwide is up by about 50% from last year.
Oh, wow.
Dang.
That's
So
why
times that by 50%.
An 11. Ooh, 11.
there's a lot of
stars.
shortages in Red Bull right now because we didn't see this coming. They anticipated about a 20% increase. And then all
Killing
of a
it,
sudden
Red Bull.
we jumped to about a 40 to 50% increase. And so now we've been seeing a lot of shortages. We
Damn it, buy that
make it
stock.
fast. We cannot make it fast enough right now.
Did you know what Red Bull is based off of?
I
knew
swear-
this.
I was going to say I knew this at one
It
point.
was based off a drink loved by Thai truck drivers
Oh,
called Krating Dang.
that's not at all what I thought.
Nope.
I don't know what I thought. Now, no, what?
Where was
That can't be true.
where was Red
What?
Bull created?
This says at one point it was banned for allegedly containing cocaine.
So is Coca-Cola.
No,
It's the same
that's not
thing.
allegedly.
That is how Coca-Cola started. It did have cocaine in it.
Cocaine?
It was a medicinal drink.
Men try the original.
And MK Ultra.
I know a guy.
No, we're testing. We're testing, guys. We're testing.
So
It's
I
for
think
videos.
So the problem was that authorities found trace amounts of cocaine in the drink, allegedly. The company states that it does use coca leaves, but only as a flavoring agent after removing the cocaine alkaloid.
So there's cocaine in it.
So it was in Germany that it was pulled off the shelves for a little bit.
Okay.
It's
Leave it to the Germans.
it's made with a part of the leaf that makes cocaine.
Got you. Okay. How? Oh, wait. You had a question. I was just going to
Most
up it and
popular
see how
energy
much
drink.
Coke is made in a day. Not cocaine, the drink Coke.
Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola Classic.
Like how much Coke is
Most
made.
popular energy drink, I guarantee, is Monster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look that one up real fast. Most popular energy drink.
They're
They're so good. I love
Monsters?
They're cheapest, aren't they?
No.
no.
Rockstar is the cheapest.
Do you know what though? They do have like that Fiesta whatever monster. That one's good.
They have one. I
Ultra
can't-
Fiesta.
They have one that has like butterflies on the exterior. Starts with like the letter P.
Oh, it's the peach one.
Fantastic. Oh, it's so good.
So you ready?
Yep.
That's weird. Most popular energy drink: Monster Battlefield 1.
Really?
Yeah.
Because of the game? People were buying it like crazy to get
They
the
must
codes.
have been.
Could have been.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because then second is Red Bull, followed by Monster.
Really?
And then Monster. Followed by Monster, and then Monster Energy, and then Monster, and then Rockstar number 9.
Goodness.
So you have Monster, Red Bull, Monster, Rockstar.
Nice.
And then Red Bull, then Rockstar, then Red Bull, then Monster, Rehab, then Monster, then Red Bull, then Monster Rehab, Rockstar, Red Bull, Starbucks Grocery, Red Bull, Rockstar, Fundamental Foods, Red Bull, Rockstar, NOS, Monster, Red Bull, Monster, Red Bull.
Oh my God.
Mountain Dew Kickstart coming in at 38.
Wow.
Ooh, that black cherry one was good.
Rockstar Amp, Monster, Java Monster, Rockstar, Red Bull.
Oh my gosh.
Rockstar. Rockstar.
It sounds like you're making up a language. Monster, Rockstar. It's like Rockstar.
It's Morse code.
Oh my god.
It's Morse code, but for like energy drinks.
Have you guys ever seen that TikTok where the girl's like talking in the new lingo and she's like, no copy, print it, cap, no, you know, I can't remember
say that
what she says, but then it kicks over to a guy and he's like, what are you even saying anymore? You sound like a college syllabus. MLA, double space. Don't print it.
They're not even saying words that actually mean anything anymore.
Oh man.
All cap.
Dang, that's a lot. Needs to say Monsters winning.
Any last minute questions?
Yeah. How much Coke is made in a day? Last one.
Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola. Or what's more popular, Coke or Pepsi?
Coke.
Oh, we know the answer to that.
Sadly, it is Coke. I love Pepsi.
What are your guesses?
As far as
What's the measurement? What's the measurement? Are we doing like cans, like
Gallons.
liquids?
It's drinks.
How many drinks of like cans?
I think it's cans, bottles, everything. Like individual drinks of it.
A day?
A day.
I'm gonna say about 2 billion.
A day?
How much was Red Bull again?
How many
Red
people?
Bull we didn't see there daily.
How many people are on the earth?
Yeah, you're right. Dang.
How many people are
2
on the earth?
billion? Is that
6
close?
point
No, it's up
or
to
6
7
billion.
something.
7 billion.
I'm gonna say 2 billion, at least a billion a day.
I was gonna say like 150 million.
If you're thinking worldwide.
That's true.
7.674 billion people on the earth.
Oh my gosh.
I was gonna say no. I'm gonna say. How much did you say? $1 billion?
He's
I'm
at
gonna
two.
go 2.
$2 billion.
I'm gonna raise you 2.1 billion.
Oh,
A day?
per day.
I'm gonna say 1.5 billion.
I'm gonna drop mine actually.
980 million.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Really?
980, yeah. Because I feel like not everyone's gonna be drinking
So you got
Coke every day.
980 million and one.
I said it first though.
Yeah, I'll do one.
Oh,
Hey, who's closest? Go.
and you're 1.5 and you're 2. 1.8 billion. Tony wins.
Wow.
Guess how much is consumed per second?
Oh my gosh. Is this in
Is it-
gallons
yeah,
or
like what's the
Cans?
measurement?
So drinks, cans.
okay?
Per second.
Per
What
second.
does that
And
come
this
out to be?
includes Fanta, Dr. Pepper, and Sprite
I'm gonna say
So 1.8 billion.
300.
per second.
Yes.
How many
300.
per second? Goodness.
Nah,
I'm gonna
it's gotta
say-
be higher than that.
I'm gonna say.
If you're making 1.8 billion per day,
I'm gonna say.
dude, it's got to be like 100,000 or like 200,000 per. Is it per minute?
Second.
Oh, per second. Okay, I think
Like in the length of this conversation, it is multiplied
200,000,
like 10 times.
300,000.
I'm gonna say
Million.
50,000.
Million per second.
10,000.
Oh.
I was gonna say
You
10,000.
should have gone with your gut.
And then these guys with their high numbers and the
Guy with the gay.
You got the pudding and the vanilla swirls in it.
That is crazy.
That is
okay.
so much.
One more before we exit. Per minute, how much content is uploaded to YouTube daily?
Oh.
Or yeah, whatever metric they do. I can't remember. Maybe it's like per hour or per minute. I think it's per minute that is the last metric.
Like how many hours per
Last
minute?
I heard, it was over 400 hours per minute of content uploaded to YouTube.
400 hours per minute.
Yeah.
'Tis more than 500 hours uploaded every minute.
Wow, 500 hours of content uploaded per minute.
Exactly. That means there's a lot of stuff on the internet
There
to
is.
watch other than us. So please support.
Yeah.
That's
You
just
guys-
YouTube.
do you guys
Think
hear
of all
that?
the other crap.
Our podcast is an hour. That means every minute there's 500 times that. Every minute. There's a lot of
There's
content going up.
500 new podcasts every minute.
A lot of content.
insane.
A lot of people.
We're just one of them.
And we're just a tiny little minnow in this giant sea.
You know, it makes
Giant
me
ocean.
feel good because how much of that crap are we better than?
All of it.
All of it. We're better than all of it.
Because we speak the truth.
We're
we
like-
share our minds,
We're like the diamond in the
our
rough.
true selves.
What the hell is even that?
What in the hell is even that?
We're left out of that one.
Oh, man.
All right, there you go. Please support us. Even just watching us, guys. We really appreciate you being here, supporting us, even with just your time, your ears.
Yeah.
And yeah, thanks so much for being here. We love you. We thank you. And we'll see you next time.
Thanks for being part of this crowd.
Thank you.
Deuces.
Ciao.
Bye.
See ya.